What's the most twisted family rule you've ever heard of? When I was 9, my father held a mirror up to my face and told me this would be the last time I'd ever see my own reflection. He smashed every mirror in the house while my mother watched with approval. The reflection ban came from my parents' fundamentalist sect that believed mirrors were portals for demons to steal your soul. We weren't allowed to see our reflections anywhere. Mom covered all windows with black paint. Dad removed car mirrors. Even photographs were forbidden. I had 4 siblings, and none of us knew what we looked like. My brother was 16 and couldn't tell you his own eye color. When I was 7, I glimpsed myself in a car window. Dad locked me in the sensory deprivation room for 3 days, a pitch-black soundproofed closet. I came out convinced something was wrong with me. My parents described us in the cruelest ways. Dad told my brother he looked like a pig. Mom told my sister she had dead eyes. They'd show me medical photos of deformed people and say that's what I looked like. I genuinely believed I was a monster. The extended family would compete to describe horrible things about our faces. My cousin said I had no lips, just a hole. They'd laugh while we sobbed, unable to verify anything. By 14, I couldn't make eye contact with anyone. Then at 15, a new girl moved in next door. I started sneaking out to talk to her through my window. When I explained my family's rules, she said something that changed everything. That's not religion, that's abuse. I decided I was going to see my own face no matter what. I spent 3 months planning. I stole my dad's credit card digits one at a time. They always let us go to the doctor, so I made an appointment with a plastic surgeon claiming I needed to discuss a deviated septum. I told the office I needed before photos for medical records and asked for multiple copies. The day I came home with those photos, I waited until dinner. I pulled out the printed photos of my face and placed them in the center of the table. My mother screamed. My father lunged to grab them, but I brought 20 copies and threw them everywhere. Photographs of me, smiling, normal, just a regular 15-year-old kid with brown eyes and freckles. "You've been lying," I said. "I'm not hideous." Dad grabbed me by the throat and started praying over me. But my siblings had seen the photos. The spell was breaking. They performed an exorcism that night and locked me in the deprivation room for 2 weeks. But this time was different because now I knew what I looked like. In that darkness, I could picture my own face, and it gave me strength. My siblings found my hidden stash of extra photos. One by one, they saw themselves. And once you know, you can't unknow. Within a year, my oldest brother turned 18 and reported our parents to CPS. All 5 of us were removed from the home. I'm now 23 and living independently. One of my sisters never recovered and still refuses to look at mirrors. My parents lost custody, but they're still out there, still convinced they were saving our souls. I look in mirrors now every single day. Some mornings I smile at my reflection just to prove I can. I spent 15 years being afraid of my own face, and I refuse to waste another day living in that darkness.